Xiaomi's Redmi Note 14 has really impressed me. I thought I'd bring you this unboxing and overview video to tell you about some of its best features and why it is my personal top pick out of any smartphone in the price range. The link to check out the current price for this phone is at the top of the description, but to give you an idea of how affordable it is, this is directly competing with Samsung's Galaxy A16 5G. I bought this phone on AliExpress and it came tightly wrapped in a protective bubble cushion with an additional accessory outside of the box. Some of the highlights here with the Redmi Note 14 are battery life, charging speed, and the 120Hz refresh rate. It keeps the headphone jack as well as the micro SD card slot. The unboxing experience was better than I expected given the price I paid. The box itself is well constructed and worth keeping around. Below the top compartment and the phone, we find a USB-C to A cable and a 33-watt wall adapter. I have the global version of the Note 14 and I bought this in particular to use as my primary travel phone. The global version here does come with a European wall adapter, so AliExpress provides the converter for North American outlets. In the top section of the box we have an included case, the paperwork, and a SIM tool. The case is quite nice. Manufacturers like Xiaomi and Samsung can add their own oleophobic layer on top of Corning's Gorilla Glass, and with this phone, the fingerprint smudge resistance is very good. I had to peel off the included screen protector, which was actually worth keeping, but to test the properties of the glass, it was necessary. If you're coming from an older flagship device, you can be confident that the glass will feel premium and it will not easily pick up fingerprints. Underneath the display, we have an optical fingerprint sensor, not an ultrasonic sensor, but this can still read your heart rate just like those high-end Xiaomi phones. Fans of this brand expect the always-on display feature, and of course we have that here with the multitude of ways to customize it to our liking. Xiaomi's Hyper OS features on top of Android are quite helpful. Unlike Samsung's equivalent at this price range, which is the A16 5G, this Note 14 does include the headphone jack at the top, and alongside that we find an infrared sensor. The micro SD card tray is present and it takes the dual purpose form. If it's not being used, you can opt to put in 2 nano SIMs. After I completed the Google account sign-in, I got to making my usual Android phone adjustments like changing the navigation keys to the swipe gestures, and I expanded the icon grid size. Once I got to my gaming tests, I really started to enjoy the dual speakers. They get decently loud and the audio quality is good for watching videos too. In high refresh rate enabled games, I can take use of the 120Hz display if the graphics settings are on the low modes. The battery capacity is 5,500 mAh, which is larger than the 5G version of the phone. As you would expect for media playback, especially in YouTube and TikTok, you will be very happy with the battery screen on time results. This phone, after all, uses a MediaTek Helio G99 Ultra processor. That's a 6nm chipset, and it's meant to excel in power optimization. If you feel that this is the device for you, the best deal for it is on AliExpress. I'm not yet calling this my full return to long form videos. That will come in the full review of this phone where we're going to go over the battery life in detail, showing several screen on times for different use cases, as well as the camera quality, and every other question that you might have about this phone. I will see you again soon in long form.